Hey, how we doing everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam. This video, going to be giving you my favorite anytime touchdown score bets for this weekend. So we got some awesome games on the slate here. We got some awesome value for these anytime touchdown score bets. So I'm just going to be going through my favorite plays, of course, using OddsJam to find the best value on these plays, because that's obviously the most important thing, is making sure that you are finding the best value. I will say I'm on somewhat of a hot streak on these anytime touchdown scorer bets. Sunday, I got A.J. Brown to hit. On Monday night, I got Rachaad White, which never a doubt that he was going to hit his. Last night, I unfortunately was not able to get anything to hit for Thursday Night Football. But regardless, I'm going to get some good plays here today. The first game that I'm targeting for my anytime touchdown scorer is the Vikings versus Lions. This game, number one, is going to have the most points scored. Or I guess I should say it's projected to have the most points scored. It has the highest over-under of the week. Lions games at home in Detroit have an average of over 60 points scored combined between the two teams. We remember the 35-31 game week one against the Eagles. We remember the 45-42 game against the Seahawks. Even on the last time these two teams played, which was in Minnesota, went above the total, which last time I checked was at 51.5. A lot of scoring in this game, some really good options. My favorite one, and we're just getting an absolutely insane price, is Jamal Williams to score at plus 102 odds. I think this is worth a full unit. Normally, when I do these anytime touchdown score bets, I only put half a unit just because player gets tackled at the one, doesn't get in, you're screwed and you're pissed. This is such a good value that I think it's worth putting a full unit on. Look at where the other sportsbooks price this play. FanDuel, minus 140. DraftKings, minus 180. Caesars has it at plus 102. PointsBet, minus 130. BetMGM, minus 150. We're getting it at plus 102. The average odds for this play are minus 134, which is only that low because of the plus 102. If you took out the Caesars number, the other four sportsbooks have this average out to be like minus 150. It's insane the value that Caesars is giving you on this play. So this is my absolute favorite play. Of all of the bets that I have, all of the touchdown score bets that I have, this one is my absolute favorite. Jamal Williams, plus 102 to score a touchdown. But there are still other good players in this game, like a Justin Jefferson. Normally, I would be riding with Dalvin Cook for the Vikings, but for whatever reason, the Lions' run game has actually been, or the run defense, I should say, has been better the past couple weeks than it was at the beginning of the year. And Justin Jefferson is just an absolute monster. He had a bad game uncharacteristically last time these two teams played. That's pretty much the only bad game he had all year, that game and then the game against the Eagles. But he's been on fire recently. He's been winning them games literally because of how good he is, winning them games. And we're getting even money. Normally, BetMGM has the worst odds on all these touchdown score bets, but they're giving you a really good price on Justin Jefferson. Look at the rest of the betting markets. They have it favored. Caesars, minus 116. FanDuel and PointsBet at minus 125, and DraftKings at minus 130. Really good price here on Justin Jefferson. So he is my next pick, my second pick for this game. Then I'm going to move on. So I have two in this game. I'm going to move on to the Chiefs and Broncos game, and I'm going to ride with Travis Kelce to score. So only two books have posted odds right now. Still a really good price. We see minus 120 on Caesars versus minus 170 at DraftKings. So I don't love the minus money for this. I normally try to stick to ones that are plus money, like the first two that I had. But I just think that this is such a good spot for Travis Kelce. As good as the Broncos defense has been all year, and they've been incredible, the one place that they can be beat is through the tight end. And Travis Kelce, for those of you who remember, last game against the Bengals had that back-breaking drop, probably would have won the game. Or not drop, fumble. He had a back-breaking fumble. They probably would have won the game if he didn't fumble. And you know that they're going to come out and they're going to try to get him going on Sunday. Also, he had scored in 3 straight games prior to that, and then he missed it last week against the Bengals. Also happened to be the worst game of his season so far, just in terms of raw stats. And obviously, this isn't a hot take. This isn't breaking news. Chiefs need to get Kelce going if they're going to want to make any noise in the postseason. They have the best offense in the NFL. The offense runs through Kelce, so they're going to get him going in this game against a surprisingly stout Broncos defense. I say surprising because when you look at the record, you think they stink. They stink because the other side of the ball, because Russell Wilson can't do anything. So Travis Kelce, it's a really good price. We're getting it 50 cents lower on Caesars than at DraftKings. So this is going to be my third pick, my first one for this game. My only pick for the 4 p.m. slate, obviously Eastern time. And then lastly, excuse me, we are looking at the Sunday Night Football game between the Dolphins and the Chargers. And I'm going to go ahead and ride with Raheem Mostert to score a touchdown. So admittedly, I struggled deciding between Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert. Honestly, if you take both, I don't think that's a bad play either. My official pick is going to be Raheem Mostert. The snap count between these two players has been a little bit weird. Obviously, Mostert missed a game. Wilson came over from San Francisco and then was immediately playing 50% of the snaps. It's kind of been switching off the snap count between these two. I think fully healthy Mostert is going to get the most snaps, and I think that he's starting to see those numbers come his way. So I like him to score at plus 128. The Chargers have one of the worst, if not the worst, depending on where you look and what metrics you look at, run defenses in the entire NFL, and they're missing more players again. Somehow, I didn't think it was possible for the Chargers to be more banged up, but somehow they are. So again, if you wanted to take both, I wouldn't hate it. I think that would be totally fine. There's a clear possibility that both players score. But my official bet is going to be Raheem Mostert at plus 128 on Caesars. So 4 plays total for you guys. I have a really good feeling we're going to go 4 for 4. So if you're tailing, comment and let me know. Like I said, I have been hot on these anytime touchdown score bets, but that's it. So other than that, would appreciate it if you could like the video. Helps me out a ton. Subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. And other than that, enjoy the slate on Sunday. Appreciate you guys watching and have a good one.